Breaking news: NLC storms National Assembly to protest removal of minimum wage from executive list. Hello, my wonderful people. These executives, they are, you know what they call in Nigeria, witches and wizards. Yes. They collect 13.5 million monthly, not annually. Yet they said the common man on the streets should collect 30,000 naira a month. This executive, they are saying, you know what, let's get them out of, get us out of their armpits. They are the ones calling the shots, deciding what people should do, and these are the people who are working hard, paying what we call tax, and they are getting the barest minimum. That's why political appointments in Nigeria is so juicy. People can kill or do anything from it for it. Do you know how much a National Assembly guy in your state is receiving? My dear, I don't want to give you headache for another man's I don't want to make you take paracetamol for another man's headache. Nigeria, there is hardly equality. What we have is oppression, to mention but a few. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe if this is your first time. God bless you. NLC storms National Assembly to protest removal of minimum wage from executive list. The protest, which kicked off at the Federal Secretariat and later moved to the National Assembly, has hundreds of protesters chanting slogan against the proposed bill. Nigerian workers under the umbrella of the Nigerian Labour Congress (NLC) are currently protesting at the National Assembly over the proposed transfer of the minimum wage from the executive legislation list to current list. The protests, which kick off at the Federal Secretariat, latest now moved to the National Assembly premises, as hundreds of protesters keep chanting, we don't want that bill, reverse it now. Speaking on the importance of the protest, NLC President Eyebo Biola said the bill was not accepted by Nigerian workers. He therefore demands that it will be immediately withdrawn. He said failure for the National Assembly leaders to withdraw the bill would attract the anger of the Nigerian workers, and that the organized labor will be forced to declare a nationwide strike. So this is what is going on, and workers are not happy. Workers on the chain are the very barest minimum. House Leader Abdul and the Deputy Senate Whip has also now addressed the protesters and assured them that the legislative will not leave the workers unattended. If minimum wage is removed, we can also check other lists in government, individuals, and how we can attend to the workers and hear their complaints and know how to sort them out. We have heard your grievances. We will look into it and get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks for making your voices to be heard. It's been heard loud and clear. So that is what was responded to them. That was the reply that they got, that their grievances will be attended to. But no, come to think of it, Nigerians, why is a senator receiving 13.5 million a month? That is the salary. That is not included of what's it called now? What do you call them? Allowances. That's not including wardrobe allowance, stewards allowance. What are the all the allowance? The travel allowance, car, to mention but a few. So, do you know that most people, I'm not saying that you have to have that criteria for you to get into that position. However, do you know that professors, those who've gone to school and have studied hard, have done one thing or the other to ensure that they get into, meaningful position, well read, well exposed, well versed? Do you know that they don't even have the barest minimum compared to this set of people who call themselves leaders and are just there to put laws in place, things in place for them to have more and more taking. All they are doing is to get more, en masse, more and more and more. And I mean, more is the slogan for them. More. Nothing but more. So, how do we explain that? Nigerians are crying. Nigerians need a change. Yet, some people are getting on, enjoying life, while the common man is on the back of the common man that this evil, that these things go on. Can we continue in a country and expect things like this to change? We must do something about it, and the time to do it is now. The time to stand up to this evil set of people who call themselves leaders, but really and truly are only there to enrich themselves, amass wealth for their family, wealth that belongs to a whole nation. Do you know, for those who have had opportunity to travel outside the shores of this country, when you go outside this country, maybe to develop countries, and you see that everything is working, do you know that you can actually assess the salaries of, some of those people, government officials online? Do you know that you can access it? But not Nigeria. Nothing is clear. Everything is hidden. There is always something why this must not be, why people must not know, why there's a lot of secrecy. Why? Because there are dirty games involved. Why? They need to cover it. It's shady. It's not something that people will know. It's not something they can be proud of. They cannot stand and defend it. So what do? They shield it. Try their hardest best possible to shield it. But can we really continue like this? In a country where we say that there is equality, is there anything really called equality? Is it really there? Or it's just a figment of our imagination, or another word in Nigerian constitution that is never used? There are a lot of things missing in Nigerian constitution, by the way. It's written there for just formality, but not being implemented. So much so that the previous administration in America, Donald Trump, had to had to come out and tell Nigerians that there is no following of rule of law. That Nigerian government, they just put the law there, but nobody follows the law. That was what they told Nigerian government. And that these things needs to change. These things need to change. You cannot say you are a country, if there are no rules, then there is nobody is at fault. The law only come into place when they want to now, do for themselves, when they want to, put out what will favor them, not for the common man. Oh. It's all in a bid to favor their own personal grandata, not because they care about Nigerians. So you see, my people, for things to be well, for everything to go well, we must all ensure, that we all speak up together as one. Leave us a comment. God bless you. Bye for now.